Wait! What is the tea? The girls are fighting! No! The girls are fighting! Why? Why?
What's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I want to start off by saying that I was not there, so I don't know. I wasn't there. Okay. Um, it is 5:14 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I am up being messy, talking about people. But like I always tell y'all, the mess don't ever stop. It's my job. After this, I'm like really sleepy actually. After this, I am going to bed. But I had to get this story out before I went and got a little shut eye. So this is according to page 6 and also thedailymail.com. Draya Michele, 40, and NBA star boyfriend Jalen Green, 23, caught in heated fight at New York Fashion Week event. Let me tell you something, Draya. Draya, we gonna play the videos. We are going to play the videos. Draya, you ought to be ashamed. You are too old to be acting like that in the middle of the street. Girl, okay, not the street, but the sidewalk. But girl, y'all get what I'm trying to say. You know, I gotta like juice up the story a little bit. Put a little sauce on it, like Ashley say. Girl, you are too old to be acting like that. Girl, out in the middle, girl, in the middle of the night. Girl, outside cutting up acting a fool. And you are way older than Jalen. I was about to say Jordan. And you come off in the video, you came across as the one who was the most immature. Now we don't know what happened before somebody yanked out their iPhone and got to recording. Again, I wasn't there. Draya Michele and boyfriend Jalen Green were caught on video in an intense late night tussle. In footage obtained by the Daily Mail, the Basketball Wives alum 40 was seen rushing toward the NBA player 23 as he provoked her outside. They say he provoked her outside the Manor Hotel in Soho in the early hours of Friday morning. The couple, who were guests at the Mayor Alas, you know I will mess the name up, New York Fashion Week annual soiree, um, were flanked by two unidentified pals. Girl, now I'm gonna tell you right now, I figured out I think who the boy was. Not he didn't have nothing to do with the mess. He was actually trying to break it up. So he's good to go. But I think the guy, we're gonna post the pictures in the video. Now the video I'm gonna play two videos. Videos are pretty much the same, but it just kind of gives different angles. But one of the identified pal, I think that's Robin Roberts, either stylist or old stylist. I think his name is DeAndre Tristan. I look like him. I'm not exactly sure, but he was trying to break up the mess. Draya was the one who wanted to cut up and act a fool. But let me finish reading this so we can get to that beautiful bean footage. Where did I leave off at? Despite the intervention, the duo continued to verbally spar outside the ongoing 71 Gin party, which at around 2 a.m. was still going strong. I know that's right. Come on, baby. We're going to party like it's 1999. One friend was heard pleading, "Stop, stop, stop. Everybody going to get in trouble," before adding, "Everybody forgive each other." The argument continued as all four made their way down the sidewalk, with one of the friends embracing Michele and directing her away from the dramatic confrontation. In the footage, the mom of three wore a form-fitting blah blah blah. Y'all will see. Reps for the athlete and fashion designer did not immediately respond. Returned page 6's request for comment on the apparent altercation. Michele, who shares a 1-year-old daughter with Green, appeared to be in good spirits hours later when she posted a clip of their toddler navigating the streets of New York to her Instagram stories. Girl, not you trying to use that baby to try to change the story. Girl, but you gotta be a little bit faster, Dre, because the girls are already reporting on it. And once I saw this, I definitely came down here and did just like this. Okay, let me turn this light on. Get this camera ready. Okay, let me grab this microphone. Okay, clearing my throat and shit. Um. Anyways, so let me go ahead and play the video, okay? And then we're gonna talk about the pictures also. So go ahead and roll that beautiful beam footage. Dre is really out in those streets, losing her mind. Now it did look to me, it appeared as though he could have been trying to get whatever he wanted to say out. They said he was provoking her. I'm not gonna go as far as saying that he was provoking her, but again, I don't know. I wasn't there, and we know how we know how these niggas can act sometimes. However, I guess they say with age comes wisdom, and you should have, I guess, a greater sense of a greater emotional intelligence. Um, Especially in comparison to somebody who's old enough to be your son. For the girls and boys who don't know, Draya has a son who's 23. So if you look at these pictures, now look at the pictures. Pictures. Put the pictures on the screen. Now if you look at the pictures, all right. Now, if you look at the guy with the red pants on, and if you looked at the video, it looks like this guy. Okay? Bring the other picture up. It looks like him. Again, he really wasn't doing anything. He was trying to defuse the situation. So he's in the clear. He knew what was about to happen. They recording and they about to get real messy down to the YouTube. So he knew what was about to happen. So he was trying to defuse the situation. So shout out to him for acting like he had some sense. And I bet you also he was probably thinking, this is exactly why I don't like to go out with these ghetto ass bitches. This is exactly why I don't hang out with these people. Okay? Because, girl, it's New York Fashion Week. The people are out, and you want to be in the middle of the sidewalk, girl, cutting up and acting a goddamn donkey. Okay? Shit. But that looks like him, though. I don't know. But based off of the video footage and based off of these photos, it appears to be him. I want to know what they were arguing about. That's what I want to know. I want to know what they were arguing about. What could that have been? I don't know. Was he looking at? Did she get jealous? Was he looking at a little young tenderoni? Drea is a woman of a particular age. Now, don't get in my comments talking about you being an ageist, girl. I'm older than Drea. I'm just saying, girl. In comparison, girl, to Jalen, and now Drea got that little, Drea got that vintage cat that she done whipped on his ass. But They always say ain't nothing like coochie, ain't nothing better than coochie. What they say? Who said that on The Best Man? Ain't nothing better than pussy but new pussy. That's what they said. I don't know. It's not my ministry, but I want to know what they were arguing about. Dre look like a fool to me though. Dre looks like a fool to me because Drea is older than Jalen. So you would expect the expectation is there that Drea would be a little bit more in control, especially knowing that Drea has been in the business, right? For a long time and she knows that people, especially in 2025, have their cameras out at all times. Jalen, who is somewhat new to the limelight in comparison to Drea. I felt like based off of this footage, again, we don't know what happened prior to this or what happened afterwards. But based off of this footage, he seemed to have kind of kept himself together, especially probably once he saw that someone could have been recording them, not could have, was recording them. And Drea continued to act like a fool. Like, Drea, like, if anything, you should have known. Let me wait till I get to this house before I start cutting up and acting a fool. But I'm not going to act a fool in the middle of this sidewalk because I know, one, it's New York Fashion Week, so it's people all around, right? Jalen ain't just some 4'3" nigga. That's a tall ass nigga. Now Drea just ain't this, she ain't this worldwide celebrity, but I'm sure a few people know who Drea is, hence why we have the video footage available of her acting like a goddamn donkey. She didn't care. Clearly. I want to know what happened. I want to know what happened for Drea to act like that close to 2 o'clock in the morning, knowing that people could record them, and her still say, I don't give a damn. Y'all think he was probably trying to talk to somebody at the club? I don't know. I don't know, baby. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drea need her ass whooped. Not for real, for real. She should be embarrassed though that she was the one cutting up and acting a fool and not him. You 40 with a 23-year-old son, a 1-year-old daughter, a boyfriend who's 23, and he has more restraint than you. Girl, that's a problem. That's a problem. I don't care what nobody say. Anyways, I'm gone. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments section. If I have any more updates, I will let y'all know once we find out once we find out who the people are in the video. Again, I think his name is DeAndre. I think it's him based off of the video footage and the stills. I don't know who the girl is, but that's who the guy looks like to me. If I'm wrong, that's just who I think. I don't know. Again, I wasn't there. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Am I gonna put this video up? Hey, I need to put it up right now. Let me try to get this video together. What time is it? It's 5:28. Hopefully I can have it up by 6:30. And then I'm going to sleep. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. A good morning. Bye y'all. Oh, now I wanted to add this part. This is the most important part. Okay. Now, Drea, out of everybody, the whole game is vicious. Okay. So I don't know what happened when the video ended, but it appeared as though Drea and the unidentified man went this way. And it also appeared that Jalen and the unidentified woman went straight. Now, you would have been pissed off if whoever that bitch was, girl, was trying to make Jalen feel better. Okay, it's going to be all right. It's all right, Jalen. And then all of a sudden, we looked up and that whole legs was to the moon because she's trying to take your spy. Everybody know you don't leave no bitch with your man. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. That takes away the onus from the man when they cheat. But for real though, I was like, "Ooh, girl, you really go." I hope y'all just went that way just for a quick second so the people can stop recording. I know you didn't let that hoe go with your man now, okay, bitch? Because I don't trust you, bitch. I don't give a damn how long we've been fighting. You're not going with that hoe. I don't even know her. I just met her tonight. You get your ass up over here, nickel. Okay? We'll figure it out when we get home. You're not walking with her. Okay? Anyway, Shay, let me go. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all. Oh, good morning. Bye, y'all.